Sales and marketing hitman, Tiger Toledo, and you already know what it is, man. You rocking with the best, man. I be on my 50 Cent shit when he be doing that. I don't know, man. So, yo, check it. I wanted to drop some late night heat or early late night heat. It's 7:54 tonight in Chicago, and I wanted to talk to you guys about the power of the $250,000 call script I created for notaries. So I've gotten a lot of notaries tell me, dude, I don't want to use a call script because it makes me sound robotic. I don't want to sound like a robot. I don't want, to be reading off of a call script. But yet you have no direction on how to control and navigate the phone call. So all of a sudden you're on this phone call, ring, ring, you get the phone call from a potential client. You have no sense of direction. Then all of a sudden the client veers to the left and starts talking about something totally unrelated to the document that you're supposed to notarize or how to close the deal. One of the things that you must be very aware of is that there's a difference between sales and closing. There is a difference between selling and closing the deal. Anybody could sell. Anybody could. That's like almost a little kid sells you when he wants you to go get their favorite box of cereal or to take them somewhere or to go to Walt Disney World. A little kid can sell you on why you should take them to the movies to go see Venom, Carnage or whatever. A little kid can sell you on why you need to buy them a candy bar. That's easy. The hard thing is closing. Closing, that's what people are really afraid of. They're not afraid of selling. Selling is easy. That's like just saying, hey, we have this feature with this vehicle. It, it's a V8 engine, hybrid, half electric, half gas. It gives you great gas mileage. That's selling. Closing is when you're saying, okay, you want to get started today? You know why people are afraid of closing? It's because that is the very part that is confrontational. That is the very part that is confrontational, and people do not like to be in confrontational situations. Therefore, they avoid the whole sales process from the get. Off the rip, they avoid the whole sales process. I don't want to sell. It's not that they don't want to sell, because they're already selling people on their great idea. They're already telling their family members why their business, their new multi-level marketing business is going to be revolutionary, why they have the best makeup line, why they have, Sunday. The problem they have is closing the deal. That is where they run into the problem, because you don't have enough closing techniques. So let me explain to you why it's so important that you guys have a solid call script for your business. Now, one of my good friends, he is branching out to a new business. Started off with the call script. Absolutely. Did he sound robotic? Yes, he did. He did sound robotic. But after a while, now he's practicing. He's getting better and better at the call script. He can now freestyle and be a little more personable and still bring it back home to the close. That's the power of a call script. So in the beginning, he did sound like a robot, right? Like unemotional. But after a few phone calls, he starts getting very comfortable. Now he can crack a couple of jokes in between the process of the sale, which can loosen up your potential client, right? Being a little more personable, listening to the potential client more attentively, because he knows that he can always go back to the call script and bring it back home. So important. This is so important that you guys learn this process. I want you to think about this one. You say that you don't want to sound robotic when you are using a call script. Let me ask you a question. Does Will Smith sound robotic when he's reading off of his movie? Does Halle Berry do any of these? Angelina Jolie do any of these actors? And oh, because they're professionals. No, it's not because they're professionals. It's because they rehearse. They rehearse. They practice. Practice. Not only that, let me show you how you really get busy with this call script so your closing ratio goes up through the damn roof. Y'all ready for this? Record yourself on a live phone call. Record yourself speaking is heightened self-awareness. I repeat, a heightened self-awareness where you can pay attention to how you handled the phone call and be like, ooh, I shouldn't have said that. Or, damn, why did I give a discount so damn quick? I didn't have to give that person a discount so quick. Or, oh man, I totally missed that. I didn't even hear when that person said they lost a family member. You hear how important that is? Can you see how important that is to have an actual replay of that call? You listening, you could just simply, there's apps on your phone where you can record conversations. Now, if you plan to use it in court, it won't be admissible in court because you have to let the person know that they are being recorded. But this ain't for court, right? This is for personal training, for you to train yourself, for you to understand how to be better in closing your deals. Let me see. The next thing you might want to do is, for every objection, I'm giving y'all the Navy SEALs sales stuff right here. For every objection that a person have, which like one of the objections is going to be about money. One of the objections is going to be about, I need to talk to my spouse. I can't spend more than $50 without telling my spouse. You have to have at least minimum 3 rebuttals for every objection. 3 rebuttals for every objection. Minimum 3. I'd like to see you with 5 to 7. The more anything above 5 to 7, you're operating at an efficient level. Now, if somebody tells you, oh, I need to talk to my wife or talk to my husband, and that is going to be one of the objections, you should have at least 3 to 5. Well, if something happened to your car today and you had a flat tire, would you need to talk to your wife about that? This is why people do not like sales, is because they perceive it as confrontational. But it really isn't, because if you believe in your product and you believe that your products and services can help that individual, you should not feel guilty trying to tell somebody that they need this in their life. When I worked at the health club and a person walked in and either maybe their energy level was in the toilet, or maybe they wanted to lose some poundage and they wanted to shape and sculpt their body. You think that I hesitated on telling them why they need to sign up for a membership? If you believe in your product and you believe in your services, you should be unashamedly pushing your product and service to people. You shouldn't feel guilty for trying to close that person and getting them to purchase your product, because you know it's going to help them. If you're selling shea butter and you know that shea butter helps somebody with eczema or certain dryness of the skin, and this person comes up to you and they be like, oh man, how much is it? $20? That seems a lot. I don't think I have enough. I don't think I could afford to do that. Well, you can't afford not to do it. You can't afford not to have this shea butter on your counter, using it on your skin every single day. You want to go another day with the itching? Do you want to go another week, another month with sores and stuff? No, right? So let's get you started on this skin treatment right now. You should be unashamedly pushing your products and services. That's only if you believe in it, man. If it's some junk or some trash, don't sell that shit. They got con artists to do shit like that. There's plenty of con artists that sell shit they don't believe in. But if you are a legitimate entrepreneur, a business owner, an upcoming mogul, business magnate, you should not be ashamed to push your products and services. No, you should push it all the way through. So I hope this was very helpful for you guys, because I understand that it can be a little bit tough. A lot of people hide behind a computer. They'll sell the hell out of their products and they'll never go in for the close. Listen, man, you got to be a tiger. You got to be a lion. You got to go for the jugular. You have to go in for the kill. You don't go in for the kill, somebody else will. Because when you close a deal, like no money, first of all, no money, what they taught you or what they told you, but selling is not, it's the process. It's the process of convincing someone to, or influencing that person to be attracted to your product. But there's plenty of people that will sell the hell out of their products and then don't close the deal. It's the closing of the deal that puts the money in your account, not the selling. Not the selling. Now, sometimes you may do such a great job of selling the product that the person just says to you, I've heard enough. I'm ready to sign up right now. That's a great feeling. But how often does that happen? So, rewind this video, listen to it a couple of times, get the nuggets, get down your rebuttals for every objection that you're hearing these people talk, because it's going to be much more helpful when it's time for you to expand your operation, hire some staff so they can be a little more prepared when they receive phone calls. What happens when you scale your company and you have to hire 3 more salespeople? They need to understand what the objections are. They need to understand how and what to say once they receive those objections. And you need to role play with them, record them, listen to the recording back with them and say, hey, let's see where we messed up here. Can you detect what you did wrong here, or how you could have closed that deal a little bit better? Or did you forget something? Were you able to upsell that person? Were you able to offer them more products that will be more helpful and beneficial to them? This is very, very important, you guys. Very, very important. So I want to help you guys do that. If you guys want to get my call script, you can get the Rise of the Smart Notary book, the first one, on Amazon. Just type it, just Google Rise of the Smart Notary and everything will pop up for it. Or just Google Tiger Toledo and all of my body of work a pop up on that. And also, if you guys would love to get an honorable mention in my new book, Rise of the Smart Notary, Volume 3, and I Still Rise, if you would like to live forever in my book, hit the link in the bio hit the link in the description on YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe, by the way. Hit the link in the bio and or in the YouTube description. Pre-order the book, and I will give you an honorable mention shout out in my book. This is just a way for me to say thank you. I've done it for my last 2 books. We've had hundreds and hundreds of people pre-order the book, and today they live forever on my books, and my books are internationally known. Not to pat myself on the back, but I'm gonna pat myself on the back. They are worldwide. People all around the world get these books. It's still the top 10 best-selling book on Amazon, and it has reached #1 new release on Amazon as well. So it's money well invested. Where else can you get that much advertisement for $20? So I wish you guys the very best. Peace, love, and happiness and cash flow to all you guys. I wish you guys the very best. You heard?